bring on Joanne. Joanne, like I said at the beginning of the call, she's one of the most knowledgeable people that I know about the products that we have our hands on. And it's because of her background. It's because of what she did prior to coming in. And Joanne, she was a registered dietitian, nutritionist with over 40 years experience, multiple different practice settings. She's held positions in critical care nutrition, public health nutrition, diabetes self-management, food nutrition management. It goes on and on and on. She's had leadership positions in the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. She was instrumental in the development of standards of practice for the dietetics profession. She is somebody that knows her stuff. She's a trend-setting dietitian who's been at the forefront of numerous trends in nutrition and dietetics. So I want to turn the time over to Joanne now to let you in on a little bit behind what we have our hands on the product. So Joanne, it's all yours.
All right. Okay, Sean, thank you very much. Hey, I'm really thrilled to be invited to speak tonight on the subject of our physique products. In particular, I'm going to talk about the PhysIQ Cleanse, which is the first step of our physique weight management system, and that is your 1 week cleanse before you start the rest of the products if you're brand new to the physique weight management system. Our physique weight management system is very unique, and as far as what I see in the industry, because the number one goal, the first goal with the system, is to get the gut working and to fix the gut first. And we do that first with the PhysIQ Cleanse, and then we follow up with the probiotic and the rest of the products. But the PhysIQ Cleanse and the probiotic are really kind of complementary products, and that's why you need to have them both in your monthly routine, even if you're not on a weight management program. These two products really do work together, and you'll understand that after I finish up my little talk here tonight. And the PhysIQ Cleanse really is it's about clean digestion. And yes, some of the herbals in the cleanse do helps with detoxification. One of the herbs particularly with the liver. But I think that really what we're doing is we're focused on the gut here. This is to get the gut to get it cleaned. It is also to get some good prebiotic fibers introduced to your gut. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. So what is in the cleanse? The cleanse consists of 5 herbals, prebiotic fiber called fructooligosaccharides, and you don't have to say that fast 3 times. I have not been able to do that myself. And then magnesium. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of those herbals and what they do. The first one is Irish moss. It's actually a superfood. It has a number of health benefits. It's actually a seaweed that's found along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, little tidbit there. And some of the health benefits, it actually has benefits for skin health. It has antiviral properties. It soothes and heals digestive tract, and it helps you to detoxify from heavy metals. The next one is ginger root powder, and I think most of us are familiar with ginger root and how great that is for calming an upset stomach. It also has anti-inflammatory properties, and it also can help to lower risk of infections. It's antibacterial as well. So again, there's at least a dozen health benefits of ginger root, besides just being good for your gut. The next one's buckthorn bark powder, and it's a mild laxative and stool softener. And again, that's part of that cleanse and getting the gut going. The next one is Chinese rhubarb root, and I found out a little tidbit about this one. It is one of the oldest plants that's been used in the Chinese medicine model. In fact, they said it's been used since about 2500 BC, so it's been around for centuries, like the other herbals in Protandum. It has a very soothing effect on the GI tract, and it also it helps moving the digestive system and the peristalsis in the gut. And it's really I found one research article that said that actually Chinese rhubarb root is just as effective as a medicine out there for internal bleeding. So just to give you an idea just how soothing this herb is for your gut. The next one is dandelion root powder. We always think of the dandelions, as those weeds that we're trying to get rid of those in South Dakota. But I found out that dandelion root is actually a superfood, okay? It also has about at least a dozen different health benefits. But it's known as a digestive aid. It also has a little mild laxative properties. It promotes digestion. And it also helps to release the release of bile from your gallbladder, which you need also for good digestion. It's good for the kidneys. It's a mild diuretic, and for your liver, can help remove toxins, and also has benefits for the urinary tract when you combine it with uva ursi. Well, that's the last one of the 5 that I'm going to talk about is uva ursi. And uva ursi has this antiseptic benefit for the kidneys and for your urinary tract, which is also really important. And it kind of promotes that urinary flow, so you're able to, reduce the bloating and the water retention that you get. So that's the 5 herbals that's in the cleanse. So let's talk about the fiber. It's called again, it's fructooligosaccharides. This is called a prebiotic fiber. And what they are, they're special fibers. And these fibers are fertilizer for your good gut bacteria. And so when you take your cleanse that week, right, you're getting these fibers way down, these fructooligosaccharides way down into your colon. And that's what's really fantastic about our probiotic. Remember, it has the BioTrack control release technology. I tell people it seeds the small and large bowel over 12 hours. And so our probiotic ensures that the good gut bacteria get into your large colon. Well, that is critical because those good gut bacteria get into the colon. What they do is they feed on these fibers. And when they feed on these fibers, they produce something called short-chain fatty acids. These short-chain fatty acids are important for your immune system. They're anti-inflammatory. They prevent the growth of tumor cells in your colon. They help with blood sugar control. And they help you with weight management. You think, fatty acids help with weight management? These are really, really specialized, different kind of fatty acids. What they do is they actually help with the production of anti-hunger hormones and can help with hunger and decrease your hunger. So I've actually heard people report back and say they couldn't believe how when they started our probiotic, the fact that they weren't as hungry. And that's because the good gut bacteria are getting way down there in the colon. And then you get the prebiotic fibers from the cleanse in there. And then the two work together, right? You got the fiber for the fuel, and you got the good gut bacteria, and they work to produce these short-chain fatty acids. And then the last nutrient, an ingredient in our cleanse is magnesium. And magnesium also has some mild gut cleansing effects. It also can have a calming effect, magnesium, and probably more than anything, it restores levels of magnesium in your serum, because magnesium deficiency is very common in the United States. And in fact, it's called a shortfall nutrient. U.S. Food and nutrition surveys show that Americans are only consuming about 1/2 of the recommended requirement of magnesium. And we're getting 300 milligrams of magnesium in our cleanse. The recommended allowance for men is 320, the other way around. Women 320, men 420. So you see, you're getting almost your daily requirement of magnesium when you're taking that cleanse. So this is another benefit of the cleanse, is getting and restoring your magnesium levels, also having that, like I said, magnesium has a calming effect. I like magnesium. I take it at bedtime because it helps with leg cramps. Now, I don't have any specific research I can show you on that, but that's experience I've had and many other people. So let's talk a little bit about who can take our cleanse. If you read the product information sheet, which you should do on all of our products, right? If you haven't done that, you need to go and read all of the product information sheets. You can also pull up the labels at LifeVantage website also when you go to your back office and order. It's not for pregnancy or nursing or anyone under 18 years of age. Now, if anybody has had any problems with diarrhea, Crohn's, inflammatory bowel disease, you should really be using this with caution. In fact, the product sheet says that you should definitely talk to your doctor. In fact, the product information sheet says, like with everything else, consult your doctor if you have a medical condition, or especially a medical condition related to your gut, okay? And how to take it: 2 caps in the morning and 2 caps at night. Now, I recommend that you take it on an empty stomach. Now, when I take it in the morning, first thing, and I keep my cleanse by my sink. And so I take it first thing when I get up in the morning with a full glass of water, and I take, same thing at night. I take my 2 pills of the cleanse with a full glass of water. It's an easy way to remember to do that. And of course, then what to expect. And this is what everybody wants to know. You know, am I going to poop more? You know, what am I going to happen? Am I going to get, am I going to get a little rumbling, or what's going to happen in my gut? Well, you know what? Everybody's different. I can tell you, it really varies. And I can tell you by the 3rd day, for me personally, I can tell you, I know I've been taking my cleanse. So I can tell you, for me, I really feel that this is a great product. I like the fact that, we're taking the cleanse because it's part of that weight management system. It's so important to get the gut working. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've had patients referred to me because they have terrible constipation, their gut's not working. So I like the fact that we can help people with getting their gut working again, but also think about all of the health benefits of the herbals that are in the cleanse. So you can see there's anti-inflammatory effects and benefits of those herbals. You can see that they're going to help with some, as far as your immune system, helping you to fight infections. So like with Life Vantage, I have to say that what I love about our company is the fact that they give us such great products. And I am very excited about the fact that this is a product I take every month. I start on day 1 of each month, and I take the bottle for the first week of the month. But for me, instead of I just do from day 1 to day 7. It's just easy to remember it that way, that I take my monthly cleanse. And I hope that you do that too. Okay, okay.